Hey, what up, y'all? It's your boy Scoob, and welcome to Spiders Diecast. Thank y'all so much for being here with me today. So, basically, I busted this one out for y'all. Yeah, that's my latest custom, which is my Rolls-Royce Silver Shadow from Matchbox. In fact, it's one of those older Lesney castings, from way back in the day. So, yeah, I think, this came out back when, Hot Wheels first got in the game. Late 60s, that sort of thing. But anyway, I'm going to turn this, give it a little twirl around this turntable so I can explain a few more things. So basically, y'all hadn't, some of y'all may or may not have heard that today is YouTube's birthday. So yeah, they're actually celebrating their 20th anniversary today. So that's pretty nuts, because that's pretty crazy. Because I remember when YouTube first started, as most of y'all, especially if you're around my age, but 20 years, I mean, that's ridiculous to even think they existed that long. So yeah, it only took me like the last 2 years to even start a YouTube channel of my own. But throughout all the ups and downs, I kind of managed, with the support of folks like you, folks like y'all that kind of keep your boy going. So anyway, there's that, and then let me turn that off for just a second. So first things first, the two-tone, which was a little tricky to pull off, but your boy did it. So yeah, as you can see, obviously, it's a blue and gray two-tone. Pretty awesome, pretty nice. Wasn't trying to get it this sparkly, but it still looks good. I kind of dig it. So yeah, these wheels, they're from My Ride. Nice little lace wheels on it. Had to shorten the axles on it, but it looks good. Definitely rolls pretty smooth. Almost as smooth as a real Rolls-Royce. So yeah, pretty neat to manage that. The front end right there. Let me get it out the light for you. Yeah, painted the headlights. Did all of that. Even printed out a Rolls-Royce thing to put on the license plate. There, that's much better. So we turn it around to the rear end, which I painted the tail lights, of course. Painted the rear bumper, and then did the Rock City license plate on it. I'll get to all of that in a minute, what's inside, but yeah, this trunk opens. And then going back to the front, I forgot to mention that, this grill is a separate piece. Yeah, the grill and the bumper included. So yeah, took some work to, kind of get that, installed back in, but, definitely managed that part. Had to create, my own separate parts out of putty. So, I could, get everything back together again. Humpty Dumpty style, right? Excuse me, just had to take a sip of my drink. Got a little hot up in here. So, anyway, did this chrome strip right there on the side. With my chrome marker. Did it as clean as I could. But, it looks good. Did the interior. Yeah, just a simple gray interior with brown inserts. Rolls-Royce style, right? Kind of break up, some of that gray and blue. Works pretty well. And then I even printed out some wood grain. Yeah, my first time doing that actually. Just wanted to make a real rolls, right? On the dash, on the door panels. And then if you noticed, I even put some, behind the front seats, because those are actually, the tables that you fold down, if you're one of the rear passengers in the back seat. So yeah, pretty neat little touch. All right, and then there's a couple more things I want to get into. That big ass screw, messed up the hole, so I had to kind of cut off one of these big screws that came off of some furniture that we had, and it fits. It fits perfectly. There's the John Hancock on the bottom. That was black originally. Yeah, I painted black. I just had to, strip all of that off the base too. But yeah, before we go any further, I actually forgot that this is what it looked like at first. Just your usual played with condition by Lil Johnny from 1969, the 70s. You know how that goes, but it wasn't in too bad of shape to not work with. It's in great shape to do some things with it. Luckily, I did have to cut out those rear windows on the side. So yeah, because the window on this side, the left side, it had like some how you mold plastic and you got those little lines in it. So that just wasn't going to do my car justice. So I had to just get rid of that. But it worked out, anyway, because that allows you to see, take a better view into the interior, especially with all my nice wood grain. So yeah, that was a blessing in disguise. Oh yeah, and then the Spirit of Ecstasy logo. That's basically, the hood ornament that they put on every Rolls-Royce. Kind of wanted to, I couldn't really, attach a hood ornament on the grill, but I kind of sort of wanted to still incorporate it somehow, some way. And she looks good. Got her on this side too, of course. So yeah, now we can get to the pièce de resistance. Now we got this subwoofers with the amps in there. What else could you do with a trunk? So yeah, wanted to make some noise back there, right? We did this much with a Rolls, tricked it out. Why not a sound system? And yeah, put a little Rolls-Royce logo right there under the trunk lid. So yeah, a little rough around the edges, but I did my thing. Don't really look too shabby. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So hope you enjoyed it. I'm kind of a little proud of my work. You're right here. It actually been a while since I did a custom. The last one that I did was that Ferrari, that 308. But I'm glad to get another custom, in the books. So planning on doing some more since the weather kind of warmed up a bit. That way it won't mess up my clear coat. So you're going to be seeing some more customs pretty soon, I hope. And hopefully you'll be staying tuned in the meantime. So yeah, thanks for watching. I really do appreciate it. And oh yeah, check this out on Instagram too. And I will see y'all good folks later. All right. Have a good one, y'all.